Now y'all should be able to hear me now. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me? Matter of fact, I can check in my damn self to make sure that y'all can hear me. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I done fucked up my flow and everything. I don't know what happened, but it seemed like my broadcasting software was like it was like the first time it ever been opened up. Everything was like set to default for some reason. And I don't know why that was. I had to put in all my information back into my YouTube Studio Creator. It was weird. But everybody can hear me now, right? Sounds good. Sounds good. Yes. There we go. Take a little bit off there. All righty. Good, 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 good. Okay, it look good. I like a bacon and egg sandwich. It look good. So, let's go ahead and let's do this. Shout out to everybody over on United Guns of America. Yes, indeed. United Guns of America, the VIP section, and everybody that enjoying the stream tonight, please click that like button. Please click the share button. Have somebody come and take a look at this that ain't took a look at this ever before, or they take a look at it and just didn't get the notification. Thank y'all so much for tuning in on tonight. We gonna go ahead and do what we do the way we do. All right, let's go ahead and make this here, do that there. And without further ado, my favorite part of the show.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Alrighty, here we go. So now I'm gonna start this off the right way. And the reason why I say the right way, because I want to start this off with the definition. And I want to give you the definition of a very important word. And this word is militia. And I'm going to give you the definition of a militia. A militia is a military force that is raised from the civil population to supplement a regular army in an emergency. Also, a militia, a military force that engages in rebel or terrorist activities in opposition to a regular army. Also, all able-bodied civilians eligible by law for military service. That's a militia as well. So let's go, and I'm going to give you an example of a militia. Okay? An example of a militia would be the Minutemen, who volunteered to protect the U.S. border. Anybody know who the Minutemen are? No, it is not the Minutemen that Missy Elliott was talking about, men who come in a minute. That's not what the Minutemen were. The Minutemen was a militia. Maybe they did fuck fast in the militia because they had to get ready fast, so maybe they did fuck fast too. I don't know, but that's not the point. The point is, a militia, like the Minutemen, they were a group of guys that got together and they got ready in like minutes, and they would be the ones to protect the U.S. border. So like when the red coats, was it the red coats are coming? The red coats are coming? I think that's what they were saying. But anyway, that would be an example of a militia. So the other part to that is, are militias even legal? Legal legitimacy. Most militia organizations envisage themselves as ENVISAGE. Envisage. I gotta look that up because I don't know what that word means. I have an idea and I could probably use my context clues, but I don't want to do that. I want to find the actual definition. Contemplate or conceive of as possibility or a desirable future event. Envisage. There it is. All right, there we go. So we got the definition. Most military organizations envisage themselves as legally legitimate organizations authorized under constitutional and statute law with reference to state and federal law of an unorganized militia. So essentially what that is, it's a group of people who assemble themselves as an army. And they're not, it's not authorized or sanctioned by the federal government and they put them together. Nope. These are the people of America that come together and form their own army when you're talking about a militia in the U.S. context. So, with that being said, and the reason why I read that definition was because there's a difference between a militia and a bunch of niggas with guns getting together. And that's what I want to try to get to the bottom of tonight. Everybody, if you haven't heard of, you will be introduced to and you will learn about, there is a so-called black militia called the NFAC. Now, at first, I thought it stood for the Not Fucking Around Crew, but it actually stands for the Not Fucking Around Coalition. And essentially, from what I've seen, it's pretty much the Just Fucking Around Coalition. That's what they're there to do. We just fucking around. That's what we're doing. That's why we're here. We ain't come here. I don't know what you come to do, but we came here just to fuck around. Fuck around. Fuck around. Jump up, and get down. That's what these cats seem to have done. Just fucking around. And I have personally been watching this for some time. And I tried to literally give Grandmaster J, nigga got a DJ name, I'm sorry. So I'm putting DJ in front of the shit. Who the fuck calls themselves a Grandmaster? Klansman. I'm just saying, stop me when I'm lying. That's all I gotta say. Who calls it? What other group of people has a Grandmaster? What gives you the title of Grandmaster? Did you by any chance beat Bruce Leroy or Shonuff the Shogun? How did you become not just a master, but a Grandmaster? I don't know. And it's like, why would you feel the need to call yourself a Grandmaster? Or I have no idea. Like I said, the only time I've heard of Grandmaster for black folks is in the DJ world. You got Grandmaster Flex. We got Grandmaster Jam Master J. I mean, when you're talking about master, you're talking about master ceremonies. You're talking about MCing with black folks. But either way, DJ Grandmaster J has started this coalition. And essentially, surprisingly enough, he's had a few thousand people show up at these formations. Now, when I heard of formation the first time, I thought it was some shit Beyonce put together. I was like, a formation? Oh, this nigga must work for Beyonce. That's what I thought. I thought the nigga was a part of the Beehive. So I'm thinking they about to get together, put on some gold spandex and get some afros and dance around for a minute, maybe at a halftime show or maybe at some flash mob function somewhere. I don't know. But that's what I thought at first. Right, Grandmaster Flash, that's another Grandmaster. But that's not what this is. The formation is essentially a bunch of niggas that get together and they just show up. And these people have joined the NFAC. So what you have to do to join is basically put on something like this. And then one of the key elements of being in the AFC, I'm about to join right now. I'm just letting everybody know I'm joining the coalition right now. This is how you join. Yeah, this a badass motherfucker. I know it. I know y'all like this shit. I know it. But now I have covered up myself, but well, let me make sure I get it straight. I want to be looking funky fresh. Okay. Now a lot of people will mistake themselves and think because they've covered up their face and they got on something to cover themselves up that they have joined. But you have one other key element that you must have. Now I am an official member of the NFAC. That's all I got to do. I got to cover up my face, put on some type of army gear, whether it's all black or whatever. I couldn't afford no black, so I got gray, and I'm in fatigues. I kind of look like a soldier in the midsection. So now I am in the NFAC. I'm a member, so now with me being a member, I can talk about these motherfuckers. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm here to do. Okay? I was going to wear my shades, but I believe that in order to wear the shades, you have to be a grandmaster, and I haven't figured out how you become that yet. Okay? That's what I'm saying. So, I am now in the end. Wait. I do solemnly swear to be a part of the NFAC. I am now a member. I have my face covered and I have my gun. So therefore, I am in the NFAC. So now I'm a member and I took the oath. Act, adact. There we go. I'm in. So now I can talk about the motherfuckers. Okay? All right. So with that being said, there we go. Now I can breathe. With that being said, I'm serious. That's all you gotta do to join the shit. If you show the fuck up in formation, you are essentially a member. You give them your name, your number. Hey, I'm all over. You can find me on YouTube. So if you want to know who the fuck I am, you can know it. Put my name down. I'm in the NFAC. I covered up my face. Now I'm in. I got my gun right here. There we go. So I'm in now. So I feel as though because I'm in and I'm a part of the organization that I can now talk about this organization. So without further ado, let's do this. So this first video, because I saw several, but this first one was the one that started out when the first time I heard about these motherfuckers was at the, they did a thing where they went to the McMichael's house. So those of you who don't know who the McMichaels are, it's the father and son that, the son who actually killed Ahmaud Arbery, who was a man that was walking around or jogging around the neighborhood or whatever. Anyway, Ahmaud Arbery grabbed this motherfucking shotgun and the white boy shot him. White boy Hatcher, he shot him. Was it white boy Hatcher? Was it white boy Hatcher? It was white boy Hatcher. So after the McMichaels incident happened with Ahmaud Arbery, they then decided that these motherfuckers was gonna get together in uniform and they was gonna go to the McMichael's house. And they did. And they stood around on these niggas' block. For what reason, I don't know. And that's one of the things that I hope that somebody else can help me out with.
I want to shout out all the people that came out. All of those black folks that came out knowing that they got to stay there after we gone. Who felt like they was cut off and alone. They told us, we just down here by ourselves. Nobody cares until they saw us show up and we cared. But we didn't come for them. Because see, those are folks. We came to show them this is how you handle this going forward. You don't need to have nobody come from out of town to come into your city, to come into your state, to handle your business. Because the same rules and laws that they live by, that they don't brainwash you into thinking you can't use, you saw what we did.
Now I'm going to tell you like this. This nigga is he reminds me of like a bootleg ghetto Morpheus. He does. And I think, I don't know this brother personally, but I know that this nigga likes the Matrix because he tries his best to be very Morpheus-like. In all his videos, he tries to be Morpheus-like. Just peep game as we go through this. This nigga think he's like I don't know, a conscious Morpheus or something, because he got like a pro-black vibe, but it's a little bit of Morpheus mixed in there. I'm just saying. I ain't mad at him and I ain't hating on him. I'm just saying.
Not only did we come down, not only did we strap up, not only did we go to the houses, not just to the house of the people that shot the video, we went to all houses.
What do you mean we went to all houses? Like they went knocked on the door. Yeah, look here, white people. We the not fucking around coalition. Just that you know we on your block. Yeah.
We showed up in force because they're not used, or they thought that they had exterminated this type of black person. Surprise. No, you didn't.
What type of black person is that? A nigga with a gun? Hell, take your ass on the south side of Chicago and you'll see plenty of niggas like that. Niggas with guns. Illegally, legally. Niggas with guns is everywhere. What these niggas is doing, what y'all wearing all black? Well, it might be niggas on the niggas out south and out west. They might, well, niggas out west gonna have on them long white t-shirts. Niggas out south, they gonna have on some jerseys or some t-shirts too. But regardless, it's niggas with guns. I don't know. Them niggas in Inglewood ain't fucking around. Them niggas in the Wild Hunters ain't fucking around. Shout out to my niggas in the Wild Wild. They ain't fucking around. What are you talking about?
You see, there's a whole demographic of us. And we're going to do more than throw rocks at police cars. We're going to do more than turn stuff over. You see, most of us are ex-military. You trained us, and you trained us well.
Now, I'm going to contest this whole ex-military thing later on.
And we woke up. And I love my people. I love everybody on this live. I would die for you, and I've proven that to you. I need y'all.
How did he prove it? Did he like die and come back? I don't know. Somebody help me. I'm asking for help. I'm trying to understand what exactly this is all about. He said he's proved it. He said that he would die for each and every person on this live on IG. And he said he's proved it. That would mean that he has died at some point for a nigga on social media. But yet he's still here. So he's either been reinserted into the matrix or this nigga full of shit. That's all I'm saying. Jesus died on the cross for niggas. I'm just saying. That's what they say. That's what they tell me. But I have yet to see the Instagram live or the YouTube live of Jesus saying, y'all know I died for y'all niggas, man. I done told y'all once and I done did it before. I just haven't seen that. I ain't seen it. I'm just saying. So help me out with that one. That's one of the questions that I have, and I'm just trying to get some clarity. That's it.
Or to start proving that you will die for your own people. You may not be as equipped as we are. You may not have everything that we have. But what you do have is your ancestral spirit that's been talking to you in the back of your head saying, what are you waiting on? So we just thought we would give you some incentive.
And why does he look so angry? Why does he got this shit going like right here, that line? That's a line of anger. Like, why are you so angry, man? You just telling the people what time it is, but why are you so mad? I don't know. This guy has a lot of pent-up aggression.
Now I'm going to tell you this. When we went into that neighborhood, it was rather interesting because it raised more questions than it did give me answers. And anybody who knows me,
what answers were you looking for?
He knows I'm a very analytical brother. I don't just take things as you tell me. And I tell everybody on my live, go and investigate whatever I tell you to keep me honest. But the first thing I didn't understand was, what was he doing there? Because when we went to the neighborhood, and the neighborhood sits in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing anywhere. There's swamp and flatland. We're on the border of Florida and Georgia, Gator country. You know.
Is he rhyming? Is this thing? We on the border of Florida, Gator country. I don't know. He's putting this shit together. This nigga a wordsmith. I'm telling you, this nigga a DJ. He's an MC.
Good old boys. Okay? But there's nothing else around there. That's the first thing that I understand. And then it's one of those areas where it's one way in and one way out. Even when you get in there, they got a few little side streets, but there's no way out. Which means even if he ran in, what was he going to do? Run around in the maze and then run out? Okay, I didn't get that part either. But this is the part that I'm going to share with y'all. And a big shout out to Char Bates from BET's Cop Watch, who was actually with us, and my man City, because they were there to do their documentation because they wanted to see what we was going to do. But at the end of the day, what I didn't understand was this. We went to the house that he supposedly broke into.
Is this nigga preaching or is he actually like having a message? It's like, I swear, man, I don't understand why we have to do this like this. I just don't. But y'all tell me, is this nigga not getting up on his soapbox like it's Easter Sunday and he's in the pulpit and he about to go in and have a good old service?
Let me help y'all out because you're at home watching the media spin.
Nigga over here, Scotch said he ripped off Jazzy Jeff. He do get that Jazzy Jeff vibe too, I gotta admit. Oh man, boy, this is.
See, I'm a in your face type person.
I'm in your face on the internet. Y'all know that my saying is get the fuck out of my face on the internet. So maybe that's what he's saying. He an in your face over the internet kind of guy. Yeah.
I got to see it for myself. I got to touch it. I got to smell it. I got to understand so I can sleep at night. Because I could not believe in my good conscience that 2 or 3 white men in 2020 shot this boy down like a dog for any reason. I had to see it for myself.
You didn't, though, because you only saw the footage. I guess.
The house that he went to. Yes, the house was under construction. I got you. But then I tried to figure out, based on the news story, y'all got me thinking that the dude, Mr. McMichaels, whatever the fuck you want to call him, he lived next door.
That's who he is, Mr. McMichaels. What the fuck else do you call him?
Oh, so he saw something, you know. But no. His house wasn't there. His house was all the way down the street on the other side. There was no way he could have seen anything going on at that house.
He's right. But Mr. McMichael, they saw the nigga walking around and they knew that this nigga always be walking around on bullshit, which is what alerted them to actually following him. I'm just saying.
I said, okay. So we went down to his house. Oh, yes, we did. And when we went down to his house, I was amazed. The truck is still in the driveway where he parked it. The same truck he killed dude in. It's parked right there.
What do you normally do with a vehicle that you was driving when somebody got shot? Is it like law or is it customary to get rid of that vehicle? Hey man, I was in the shootout the other day, so I gotta go get rid of my car. Can somebody go with me to the dealership? I gotta go buy another one. Why you buy another? It shot up or something? No, it was just the vehicle I was in when I shot somebody, so I need to get rid of my car and get something else. Where the fuck else would you put your car besides your driveway or your garage?
It's not marked with crime tape. It's parked like he's gonna be home.
Because it's not evidence.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know who was in that house, but I know goddamn well when they looked out that window and saw 12 bros dressed in black with machine guns coming, looking in the windows, ringing the door.
And they didn't have machine guns. A machine gun is like a M60. Google it. A G34. Just play Call of Duty and go to the light machine gun section. You'll see what the fuck these niggas talking about is not what the fuck they have. And actually, several of the pictures and video footage that I've seen, they have some sorry ass fucking guns. These niggas is out here with fucking hunting shotguns and fucking 22 long rifle AR-15 platform style rifles. Yes, I'm just saying. They got AR-15s chambered in 22 long rifle. I don't know who the fuck you gonna stop with an AR-15 chambered in 22 long rifle, but it's definitely gonna be something on all fours that swings from a tree, like a possum or raccoon or some shit like that. That's what the fuck that kind of round is for. And if you just got it in an AR-15 platform, that's just your style. But I saw a couple of those, and to whoever's credit it was, I did see somebody with a scar. But other than that, the majority of those guns are fucking bullshit ass firearms. I'm talking the $300 or $400 entry level. Hey, this is considered an AR-15. That's what I got. Give me the cheapest one you have type of platforms that I've seen. I'm just saying. These niggas don't have that real hardware.
Doorbell peeking in the windows, going around the back, telling the dog to be quiet. We here. We done pulled up. And we know you ain't there because they locked you up 2 hours after we said we was coming. They didn't arrest them. They put them in protective custody because they knew them boys was coming.
Y'all didn't do shit though. This was the whole point that I just wanted to get to, because this shit like 40 minutes long and I wasn't going to go over this whole thing. But he said they locked them up 2 hours after they showed up. So if y'all was showing up, like you said, y'all done pulled up. If y'all pulled up, what the fuck took y'all so long to get down to business? Because y'all on the block, y'all know where these niggas live, y'all done been to the house, y'all done been up and down on the block like you said, y'all got the firepower, y'all got on the clothes. What the fuck y'all doing? If the boys is coming, once the boys get there, wouldn't you think it's time to get down to business? I'm just saying, what are you really talking about? This is my thing. We pulled up. The boys was coming. They put them in protective custody. Well, nigga, if they put them in protective custody and y'all was there 2 hours ahead of time, what the fuck was they protecting them from? Definitely not y'all. Oh, I guess y'all want to let the beef simmer and cook for 2 hours? 4 hours? 6 hours? What the fuck y'all waiting for? Y'all saw who it was. Y'all know where they stay. Y'all seen the house. Y'all on the block. And you said it's at least 12 of y'all with guns. What the fuck y'all waiting on? I'm just saying. Can somebody tell me what was they waiting on if they was there to get down to business? Because ain't nobody ever seen nothing like that. Because this a whole different type of a man that y'all ain't never seen. Y'all thought that these kind of men was gone. Y'all niggas, what was y'all gonna do? Shoot them with BB guns? Or shoot them or pepper them with 22 long rifles? What was y'all gonna do to where it would take more than 2 hours to do?
But that was cool. We didn't care if you wasn't there. We wanted anybody to be home. But nobody was there. But that's cool. And then the police came. Y'all know the police. You know the same ones that's beating us up.
So it wasn't no police there. And if they wasn't there, then what the fuck was y'all there for anyway? What was y'all there for anyway then? If they was gone, why y'all there? What you need to see, what is it that you there to do to where y'all was there and didn't do shit? This is my problem with niggas. You just doing shit. We have a fucking history of just doing shit for the sake of doing shit. If you don't have a fucking plan, if you don't have a fucking purpose, stop just trying to fucking play Flash Gordon, if you will. You know, that's what old school people call Flash Gordon. That's when you would take your money and you have a bunch of ones, but on the outside you have like 100 and a 50, or you have some 20s or some shit to make it look like you got something when you really don't. When you start fanning that and shit back, and you'll fan it out like it's a bunch of fucking 20s or it's a bunch of 50s. But when you actually start peeling that shit off, it ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking ones. That's Flash Gordon. And that's what niggas love to do. We love to act like we gonna do some shit. We love to show motherfuckers that they think we gonna do some shit. We want to show up like we gonna do some shit, but we don't do shit because we don't prepare for shit. And I'm so tired of niggas having that type of fucking mentality. If you ain't gonna do shit, sit your ass at home. If I'm not ready to go and shoot a bunch of motherfuckers, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to shut the fuck up and I'm going to sit my ass at home. I'm not going to go and march up and down somebody's block. For what? You ain't doing shit. 2 hours of not doing a goddamn thing. Just showing some motherfuckers you can dress up and play militia. What the fuck is that shit about? It's stupid.
For trying to come out for safe distancing. You know the ones that always assume a black man got something in his waist. You know the ones that don't have no problem putting their hands on our sisters rather than calling a female cop. You know the ones. Oh, they came. Listen. But when them boys turned that corner and they saw us standing in the street, military style, in what we call an assumed combat position, they knew that we were not regular Joes.
What is an assumed combat position? Can somebody please help me with that? An assumed combat position. Assumed combat position. I'm gonna get smart with it. Why not? I'm gonna get smart. I mean, I have to. I have to. Assumed combat position is literally just a bunch of niggas standing at attention. What is your purpose? What is your point? None whatsoever.
Matter of fact, they didn't know who we was. They knew one thing. If they had driven down that street, they never would have made it anywhere closer to us because we're all expert shooters. All of us.
You hear that shit? You heard him say it, right? We are all expert shooters.
We have a motto in the military. One shot, one kill.
One shot,
we won't break no laws.
Y'all hear that?
So don't put us in a position to have to break any.
You hear that?
Now, there are some people who were amazed at that. They never approached us. They never talked to us. They never came near us. As a matter of fact, in case y'all don't know, they called for backup. And then the backup came and saw it, and they were like, oh. And so they called it, the seniors came, the lead detective came, and the head of the criminal interdiction came. And they looked like, and they pulled their people out. They were like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. They left. And then.
You know why they left? Because they knew you niggas wasn't going to do shit. That's why they left. That's why they left. If they thought for any reason that any of you niggas was an actual threat, that any of you niggas was gonna do some shit, then they would have called for backup. They would have called them real boys. They would have called that SWAT team or that tactical team, that HBT team, whatever the fuck they call it there. That's who they would have called, and them niggas would have showed up in that motherfucking armored truck. That's what the fuck would have happened if they thought y'all was gonna do shit. They wasn't scared of y'all. They thought y'all was a fucking joke. That's why they left. They looked and said, these niggas ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit. Wrap it up, guys. Let's go to lunch. That's why they showed up in the first place. To check you niggas nuts. These niggas ain't, and they said, let's see what these, they said there's a bunch of niggas out here. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, if it was 12 or if it was 20 of you niggas out there, or 2,000 of you niggas out there, the minute they saw a bunch of niggas dressed in black with guns on the streets, that's why they called the police in the first place. And the reason why them police officers showed up, because it was a bunch of niggas dressed in black and with guns in that white neighborhood. That's why they showed the fuck up. And once they showed the fuck up, They temperature checked you niggas and saw these niggas is cold. They ain't doing shit. And that's why they left. They came out. Oh yeah, it's just pussy. Let's go. And we out of here. These niggas ain't trying to fuck. They ain't trying to do shit. Let's go. That's why they left. But what do niggas do? What do I always say about niggas? Niggas love to lie. For whatever reason. I don't know why they just insist on it, but niggas love to just lie and make up shit. They just want to make some shit up. Let me see how I can take what really happened, make up some shit, and tell a big lie about it. That's what niggas do. There was no reason to even do this, because here's my thing. And I'm not, like I said, I'm really trying to get some understanding, but I got to call out the bullshit. If you was really just trying to, hey, establish a militia, go out and show a sense of solidarity as some black folks who are military trained, you would have just showed up and then you would have motherfucking left. You'd have showed up, marched around, did a patrol, whatever the fuck you gonna do, you show up and you leave. But talking shit like this, they ain't want none. They didn't want to pull it. We pulled up. We got there, and they went and put them guys in protective custody. Them niggas wasn't studying y'all. That's why they came and left. 2 hours you niggas was there. Over 2 hours. Didn't bust a fucking grape. Why show up in the first place?
And they had their head guy. He came down the street, and he let the window down, and this is what he said.
So that means the nigga didn't even get out the car. That let you know these niggas wasn't studying these niggas, man.
Y'all ain't doing nothing to me. I ain't got no problem with y'all. Have a good day. Rolled off. You know why? Because Thomas Jefferson said that when you arm yourself, you go from being a subject to a citizen, just like that. You understand? We were citizens, armed
and why
citizens,
he's so angry?
legally armed citizens, legally armed, bulletproof vested, gas mask citizens, legally armed, former military citizens, pissed off black people,
citizens.
Don't want nobody home, y'all.
Knick-knack, paddywhack,
So we
give a dog
went.
a bone, citizens. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, citizens. Green eggs and ham, I like them, Sam I am, citizens. Thing one and thing two, citizens. Out here dressed in all black, knick-knack, paddywhack, like Miss Mary Mack, citizens. With silver buttons all down our backs, citizens. She asked her mother for 15 cents, citizens. Old MacDonald had a farm, citizens. E-I-E-I-O, citizens. B-I-N-G-O, citizens. Red Rover, send McMichaels on over, citizens. Duck, goose, citizens. Heads down, thumbs up. This is a game of 7-Up, citizens. Duck, goose, citizens. Hide and go seek, citizens. Icka-bicka soda cracker, icka-bicka boo, icka-bicka soda cracker, out goes you, citizens. Bubblegum in a dish, bubblegum, or how many bubblegums do you wish, citizens. Rock teacher, citizens. Hide and go seek, citizens. See? That's what we was. Mr. Freeze, citizens. That's what we was. Once we came out there, dressed in all black, wearing guns, on the streets, with a bunch of other niggas dressed the same way. We went from being subjects to citizens. There it is. I don't know how I went down on that old school shit. Right. Ring around the roses, citizens. Okay? Yeah.
To where the young man was killed.
Shit.
And when we got down there to the intersection, because I'm a logical thinking person.
No, you not.
I looked at where they said he died. And y'all seen the video. And I looked around me and I said, but this is not the street that's in the video. I'm confused.
Because it's not your neighborhood. That's why you would be. It's not your neighborhood, sir. That's not where you at.
House is right there. And the redneck dude right here. But the dude is right here. Why in the hell does the video show from back here?
Listen to this shit.
So I walked down that street. And y'all best believe the whole neighborhood was afraid of us. Yes, they was. Because look what y'all brought to our neighborhood. Y'all brought black people the type we've never seen before. Oh, they didn't come.
A bunch of niggas walking around in all black with guns that ain't doing shit. Yep, that's fear. Okay.
Come out and talk to us. They didn't come out and say it was a tragedy. No, they put do not trespass signs on every house so that when we got there, if we had stepped on someone's property, they would have had an excuse. We're not that dumb. See, Johnny can read.
So that means y'all niggas didn't trespass, but they were scared of y'all. Seems to me like them niggas, them white folks, drew a line in the sand and said, I dare you niggas to step on this motherfucking property or to trespass or tread on me. Seems like that's what I'm just saying. Seems like that's what they did. If what he's saying is true, then they saying, hey, it seems like they daring you niggas. Come on. Step on this property. Trespass on my shit, please. So I can show you what the fuck time it is. Let me jump over here.
And I walked down the street.
Because he just talked.
Because we have shown you, you can do this in every city, in every town.
In every block.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
You don't have to wait for us to show up. Because if we have to show up, it's way out of control. And
that ain't true. Y'all ain't gonna if you gotta wait for them to show up, it don't matter. Because that means y'all ain't doing shit and they ain't doing shit. That's what that means.
We're not coming to talk.
Y'all
it's
ain't.
Up to you all.
Y'all coming to stand the fuck around and get in formation. That's it. Y'all ain't doing shit.
To form your own chapters. To take existing organizations and branch them out. It's up to you to talk to your neighbor. It's up to you to shake off the brainwash of being by default harming to you. And they got a lot of puppet Negroes to make sure you don't. I'm going to say it on my live. I think it's admirable that Jay-Z wrote a letter. That was cute. I think it was great that all of them went down there to the courthouse and stood around and gave the same old bullshit ass speeches, sang some songs and went home. That was cute too.
Nigga, what y'all did was cute too. Cause y'all didn't do shit but stand around. What are you talking about, man? Why is it that we gotta criticize and talk about what another nigga doing when we ain't doing shit? If I'm not doing shit, why would I talk about somebody else who not doing shit? I'm just saying. And that's my whole thing. And even if somebody said, well, you ain't doing shit, bruh. Look, I'm not on here talking about you. We got to go do some shit. What have I always said? Everybody who can shoulder the responsibility of carrying a firearm, you should. You should get you a firearm license, get you a gun, and train. That's it. Take you some training courses, go to the range to practice those things you learn at the training courses, and that's it. Because at the end of the day, you talking about getting together, that's cool. If you getting together to go practice or to go train, that's incredible. But anything else other than that, what are you really getting together for? To line up and do what? If you're not making any type of real movement to say, hey, we're going here to do this, as opposed to just say we're going here to stand around, it's a waste of time and energy. Ain't nobody tripping on that shit. Ain't nobody, them people that's in that white neighborhood that they went to, they ain't thought twice about them niggas since them niggas left. And they was hoping and praying that them niggas would fuck up and cross the line so that they could kick it off. Cause you know why? Them white folks been waiting on some fuck shit like that to happen. All these doomsday preppers and all that shit, they looking for some shit to go left so they can say, we didn't know what these niggas gonna do. That's why we shot them all. That's what they waiting on. And that's why they did that. We got these no trespassing signs up, so if these niggas come walking around, they come talking this shit, we gonna get it cracking. You ready, Billy? I'm ready, Bob. Okay, Billy and Bob, we're ready, brother. Cletus, you ready? Oh, I've been ready. My grandpappy been making me ready since I was 5 years old. He been getting me ready. Shoot them down just like they're a bunch of deer. They been ready. Niggas just now starting to buy guns.
But that's not what they doing. They ain't singing on those steps. They not beating us up with a speech. They ain't writing no goddamn letters. Y'all still asking massa to stop them from doing what they doing to you. Well, let me teach you a little bit while I'm up in here. You see, one of the things that the original Black Panthers asked for. See, they don't want you to even know your history. When I say Black Panthers, immediately, oh, terrorist organizations, anti-Semitic. I ain't got nothing to do with all that. They were victimizing.
I don't think about that when I hear Black Panthers. I think about Huey P. Newton. That's who I think about. I'm just saying. I think about Huey. I think about Fred. That's what comes to mind. I think about Angela. That's who comes to mind when I hear Black Panther, not anti-Semitic terrorist group. I'm just saying.
Us back then. Brothers had enough. Sisters had enough. How many of y'all know that by the end, the Black Panthers was ran by the women?
I've never heard that. I've never heard that. I've never seen any facts or whatever that I'm not a Black Panther historian, but I've never heard that the Black Panther was ran by women. I've never heard that. Just saying.
That's why you saw us out there with women and men with heat. Because everybody got a trigger finger. I can teach anybody to shoot.
And that's true, but he can't really teach himself how to shoot. And you know what? Let's move forward. Because this shit is long as
But we had things that we locked up in the Vatican, so you'll never know the truth. There's a reason they call it his story. They have
see, he went all off into that.
He came out to co-sign what we was doing. He came out to pass the baton. You see, he been waiting to pass that baton since the 60s. And nobody came along.
Yeah, so now he's basically saying they're the new Panthers. All right, let's move forward to the next video. Now this is, let's go here. Yeah. These cats here at Stone Mountain. This one's short. This is them in formation. So you got niggas that ain't, and I'm telling you right now, these niggas are supposed to be in formation. And where is the uniform? Formation means, or assumed, what do they call it? What do they call it? Assumed battle position. Assumed combat position. Them niggas don't look like they're in assumed combat position. Them niggas look tired. They look hot. That's what them niggas look like. Tired, boss. It's too hot. He said it's too hot, boss. He tired. Them niggas look like the chain gang on Life. Why ain't that pick swinging? You tell that lazy jigaboo that I said the state of Mississippi is not concerned with his meteorological assessments. Listen up, jigaboo. State of Mississippi is not concerned with your meteorological assessments. You tell that lazy jigaboo that I said state of Mississippi is only concerned about getting this here ditch dug by sundown. State of Mississippi is only concerned about getting this here ditch dug by sundown. You got that, boy? That's what these niggas look like. Yes, I Love Life. It's the funniest fucking movie of all time. Indeed. But let's watch. Now, here's the thing. Let me explain to you why they are here. So they said that they went to Stone Mountain. I'm telling you what they said. What he said. DJ Jam Master J. God damn, that DJ made my day. He said, we showed up to where the Klan got started some 75 or 100 years ago. Whenever the fuck the Klan got started. Excuse me. They showed up there at this place called Stone Mountain, which is where they say the Klan got started, because they heard that the Klan was going to start shooting niggas on the 4th of July. Let that sink in. I'm going to sip while y'all just say, what did he just say? I'm going to repeat it. They are at Stone Mountain in Atlanta, Georgia, because they said that they heard that the Klan was going to start shooting niggas on the 4th of July. Yep. Oh, wait, I know that can't be true, Mega Mortis. So, because I ain't from Atlanta. So Mega Mortis said, wait, Stone Mountain, GA is mostly black anyway. So they ain't even in a white neighborhood. Oh, man, come on here now. But that's why these niggas are here. They done got all these niggas together. It's supposed to be, I don't know, I think they said 1,000 or 1,500 niggas that came out to stand around at Stone Mountain for this reason. No, sir. And you see what they doing. I'm 60 years old. Ain't scared of a damn thing. 50 years old. Ain't scared of a damn thing. You shouldn't be. You 50 years old. Who's fucking with you? And where you at? If Mega Mortis is right, it ain't nothing but a bunch of niggas anyway. Why are you there? If you are really just there to defend, let me tell you something. If a bunch of white folks told me that they was gonna start killing niggas on this date at a certain time, my question is gonna be, where the fuck y'all starting at? Where y'all starting at? That's all I want to know. Where y'all showing up at? Tell me where y'all gonna be so I can be there. That's all I want to know. Other than that, you ain't doing nothing but talking shit. So why would you even be concerned with this shit? But you know what? What did I say earlier? Niggas love to lie. That's a fucking lie. There's no evidence to prove that. There's no reason for them to even do that. Ain't no group of fucking Klansmen gonna get together and decide that they gonna start shooting niggas on July 4th and then announce it to the world that that's what they're gonna start doing. When has that ever happened? Show me the time where that shit went down like that. We're gonna announce a week before or 2 weeks before that we're gonna start killing niggers on this date. And then we're gonna start at this place where we originated our group. Yes, we're going to start a purge right where our group was originally founded 100 years ago. Niggas love to lie. Y'all lying and making up shit, man. Grandmaster J, you're grandstanding. That's what the fuck you're doing. That's the only thing that's grand about you is your grandstanding. This shit is fake. It's phony. And that's fucked up.
It is only appropriate that after 4...
And then you got these niggas out here with bare fists, bare knuckle. That's the bare knuckle crew coalition. What the fuck these niggas gonna do?
100 years, as prophesied, the tribes of Israel, all 12 of them, you enslaved us, you degraded us, raped our women and our men, stole our history, stole our religion, and now you're trying to steal our lives, but you want us to believe they matter.
How are they trying to steal your lives? How do you steal a life? Somebody please help me. Yes, why the one kneeling in by the bushes, they supposed to be looking out. Like if you've ever seen like old army films like Apocalypse Now, Tears of the Sun or some shit like that. When you're out in the bush, when you walking or when you stopping somewhere, it should be somebody in every direction looking. That's just a tactical advantage point. You're looking out. You're trying to see if anybody's around us, anybody coming after. You got somebody always looking in every direction. Even when you're moving in like a T formation or in a diamond formation, everybody's at each one of those points to actually cover a field of view. So that's why these niggas are doing this. But niggas, y'all ain't at war. Y'all aren't even there. It's not even anybody coming for y'all. So why the fuck are you doing this? That's all I'm saying. Here's my thing. And I was going to say this to the end, but it would have been way more respectful. It would have been way more admirable. I would have been a lot more understanding of this if you got all these niggas together to do some real training. Because you know these niggas ain't had none. Doing some firearm safety, doing some tactical maneuvers, doing some actual range shooting, doing some shit like that, some distance shooting, whatever you could do to get, when you got this many niggas together that you know don't have that much experience, to get them together, since y'all all expert military trained motherfuckers with y'all lying asses, y'all should have got together and trained these niggas. That's what y'all should have did, but that ain't what you want to do when you a 50 DJ. Feel good. Heard it through the grapevine. Figure, not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Figure, and much longer, about to, figure, lose my mind. That's that DJ Hero Feel Good Inc. That shit is cold. That's my shit on everything I love. The DJ Hero mix of Feel Good Inc. mixed with Marvin Gaye, Heard It Through the Grapevine, is one of the coldest DJ mixes I've ever heard. Real talk. Look that shit up and listen to it. That shit beats. It's cold as hell. But anyway, getting together like this, you ain't doing shit, Grandmaster J, but grandstanding. You're faking the fucking funk right now. You posing. That's what you doing. You playing possum, nigga. Yo, I've been rocking my Eagle since 94. Yo, I've been rocking my Jesus piece since 94. And my Eagle. Still got it on the day, B. Y'all niggas playing possum. That's what these niggas doing, man.
You can kiss my ass right in the crack.
Mine too. You can kiss my ass right in the crack.
Me too.
So it's only appropriate, y'all, that we go to the source.
The source.
For all y'all out here who don't know, this is the birthplace of the Ku Klux Klan. This is where they were born after they were destroyed. Just for you. Everything you've been...
And here's my thing. Let me take this shit off. This shit is hot than a motherfucker. Here's my thing. Tell me, when was the last time y'all not seen, because we can say that. When was the last time? I'm going to ask two questions. When was the last time you've actually seen the Ku Klux Klan? When was the last time you've actually heard of the Ku Klux Klan actually doing some shit to a nigga? Have y'all seen that? Tell me when. When was the last time you seen the Ku Klux Klan do something to a nigga? When was the last time? Have you seen them motherfuckers put on them fucking robes and costumes and shit and stand around? Yeah, they got every fucking right to do that. If niggas can stand around and talk about Black Lives Matter, if niggas can stand around and talk about Black Power, power to the people, all that shit, then so can these white folks stand around and say white power. So can these white folks stand around and say we're the white knights of the Ku Klux Klan. I don't give a fuck. But until you put your hand on me, do what the fuck you want to do. Y'all showing up at these niggas' birthplace, y'all ain't doing shit but giving these niggas shine. Show up to where the black folks started the Panthers at. You want to really show something and educate some niggas on something, you showing up to a place where supposedly the Ku Klux Klan was started, and then you showing up there to do what? Nothing. Now all the niggas know, hey, you know Stone Mountain is where they started the Ku Klux Klan. What? Yeah, man, that's what it was, man. So? I don't give a fuck. Why would I go to the birthplace of where the Aryan Nation started? Why? I don't give a fuck. Do you see Jews gathering and going to a place where the fucking Third Reich started, where the goddamn what's the name of them? The Nazis started? Hell no. The Jews like, fuck them Nazis. Ain't nobody going to see about them. That shit's stupid. Yeah, we gonna go to where a group who ain't fuck with us in fucking half a century, we gonna go to where they started. Cause they said they was gonna start shooting us on the 4th. Man, get your ass out of here. That's some stupid shit. Just stupid. I wish a motherfucker would call me. Hey, what up, B? Hey, shit, man. I'm just chilling. What's going on with you, bro? Oh, man, nothing, man. Hey, man, what you doing, man? Shit, I'm chilling right now. What you got going on this weekend? Oh, man, I ain't doing shit. All right, hey, look, man, we trying to go to Stone Mountain and, to where? We going to Stone Mountain, man. You know where the Ku Klux Klan got started? Yeah, I guess I didn't know that, but yeah, why y'all going there? Well, we going there because they said they was gonna start shooting us. Who? The Ku Klux Klan. The Ku Klux Klan? Nigga, who told you that? They said it. Who the fuck is they? Man, I'm just saying, that's where we gonna be, man. You coming out there with us? Shit. The fuck out my face on the internet. The fuck I'm going somewhere like that for? There ain't nobody even there. Man, come on, man. Ain't gone. Get your ass out of here.
The police, discrimination in housing, a fucked up education, fucked up banking system, fucked up politics are all tied to the KKK. You don't believe that, you don't know shit about this country. So what we gonna do?
So every black person that got a good house, every black person that lives in a good community, every black person that went to or their children go to great schools, every black person that is living in good conditions, how did they get past the evil clutches of the Ku Klux Klan? I'll wait. I'll wait on that answer. I will wait on that answer. Tell me where. Tell me where all of these people who have, all these black folks that got good housing, good schools, good education, good lifestyle, good community, how did they escape the evil clutches of the Ku Klux Klan? Because that's what they're designed to do. That's where it's all rooted. That's where it all started. I'm just saying.
we gonna pay a visit to their home. Because we ain't talking to the police no more. They just work for the KKK. We ain't talking to the government no more because they are the KKK.
That's right.
We ain't talking to the banks no more because they are the KKK. We ain't talking to most white people because y'all are the KKK.
Oh, none of them.
Don't tell me that you ain't never been a slave on a motherfucker. I ain't never been a slave.
That's right.
But you riding around in my car.
That's right.
Won't even let me ride in the motherfucker, right? Hallelujah. So I'm not talking to them.
What does that mean?
Them no more. I want the heart of the Ku Klux Klan to hear me no matter where the fuck you are. I'm in your house.
That's right.
Where you at? You made a threat. We don't threaten.
Who and where? You would. Here's my thing. Here's why I'm calling bullshit and why I'm just saying this nigga's flat out fucking lying. Him and his whole crew, all his leaders, whoever the fuck, they're fucking lying. Because if you know why I'm saying that they're lying? Because number one, if they had evidence of it, they would publish it. If they had true motherfucking concrete, hardcore fucking factual evidence, they would put it out. You know why? Because it would bolster their entire mission. It would show proof that why we're doing what we're doing. It would literally certify fly their ass. Michael Ray said, what did Michael Ray say? He said, you are a true American. My respect to you. Thank you, Michael Ray. And I wish more black folks would really take pride in that. Niggas is from here. Take pride in where the fuck you at. Because believe it or not, like it or not, we may not have all our shit figured out as Americans, as the US of A, but we are without a doubt the best fucking country on the face of the earth. And you know why? If we wasn't, you motherfuckers would be leaving. And all you niggas that say, yeah, they should, you should, all you niggas say, I ain't leaving, my ancestors built this country. Then shut the fuck up and do what they did and build it better. Because you have more of a greater opportunity than ever before to build this America into a better one. And standing around talking shit and making up shit and just flat out fucking lying for no reason, it ain't getting you or this country or the people that's so-called oppressing you nowhere whatsoever. All you niggas that talk about they stole us from the motherland. Slavery was a goddamn business deal. And most of you niggas and most of us niggas' ancestors weren't even in the slave trade. Most of us was born and fucking bred right here from the breeding farms in motherfucking Baltimore and everywhere else, goddammit, in this country. They only slave traded niggas for so long and then they stopped the shit and said, fuck it, we just gonna breed these niggas here. That's why you got niggas like Zion that's motherfucking 6'2", motherfucking 300 pounds and agile like a fucking cheetah. Because niggas was bred that way years and years and years. That's how that shit happened. And you know why that's a fucking fact? Is because if it wasn't, you would see way more athletic Africans than you do niggas over here. We are the most athletic motherfucking niggas on the planet. Now you got you a Usain Bolt every now and again, but I know some niggas in the hood out in the wild hunters that's just as fast as that nigga. They just don't have the access to get into the Olympics. But when you talk about the fastest, the strongest, and don't say, well, they don't have access to it. Man, please, they always looking for the next best thing in some other country to come over to the NBA or the NFL or wherever the fuck. Always. That's how you got your Manute Bowls. That's how you got all of these other, your Mutombos. All them niggas was freakishly fucking tall. But you know what? You got a fucking Kevin Garnett here. Y'all got a Manute Bowl, we got a Kevin Garnett. Y'all got a Dikembe Mutombo, we got a fucking Shaquille O'Neal. Who's the better athlete? Y'all got a Yao Ming Nigga, we got y'all got a Hakeem Olajuwon. Nigga, we got a David Robinson. I'm just saying. Y'all got a Yao Ming. We got an Alonzo Mourning. We got a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a.k.a. Lou Alcindor. We can go all day. Pound for pound, any foreign fucking athlete that came over here that was good, I ain't knocking them. We got one that was 10 times better. That you would take hand time and time again over these niggas. Now, Hakeem Olajuwon was the shit. I ain't gonna knock it. But we got a fucking Will. Thank you, Crestline. We got a fucking Will Chamberlain, nigga. Real talk. Born and bred here. That's what it is. Look at all of those athletes that you talk about, and you look at our athletes that's born and bred right here. And I ain't talking about, they just 1 or 2 generations. No, I'm talking about motherfucking trace their roots back to Mississippi. Stay in Mississippi. That's all it is. Most of these niggas that are here, that's why they are so much more athletic. Because they were bred here. Generational breeding. They did that shit for the longest of time. Whoa, longest for the longest time. Whoa, longest for the longest. Get this big black nigga and this bitch. Woo, let them go into this shack and do all this shit that they are calling. We call it fucking balling. That's why they've done this for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, they fucking for the longest. That's what they did.
We don't scare, because we don't care.
And we don't fuck around.
You threaten us, we go.
And there you go. Always in the background talking shit is a loudmouth black bitch. There it is. And we don't fuck around. Shut your ass up, standing there with a goddamn camera. You ain't even got shit.
Threaten you.
That's right.
You said you're going to start shooting white people at 8 o'clock. We're going to start shooting, black people at 8 o'clock. We're going to start shooting white people at 8:05. Threat, counter threat. Because threats don't.
You hear that bullshit? Yes, Lady Sunday, I'm born and bred and raised Soto Nation. Indeed I am. Proud of it.
Don't mean shit to us.
Listen to this shit.
Y'all been threatening us. Threat, counter threat. Because threats don't mean shit to us. We're going to threaten you.
Listen.
You said you're going to start shooting white people at 8 o'clock. We're going to start shooting, black people at 8 o'clock.
You see that? That lets you know the nigga's lying. You said you're going to start shooting white people at 8 o'clock? I mean black people at 8 o'clock? Lying. You made the shit up. DEFCON 5. Take precaution. Bullshit detected.
We're going to start shooting white people at 8:05.
Here's my thing. If you started shooting black folks at 8 o'clock, here's me proving a lie. Why would you give the white folks a 5-minute grace period? And we talking about somebody who is expert military trained. Do you know how many niggas I could kill? Do you know how many niggas white folks could kill with a solid 5 fucking minute head start? Do you know how many they could kill? You start shooting at 8 o'clock, we gonna hold our fire until 8:05. That lets you know this nigga making this shit up, man. Who says that? Who does that? Lying ass niggas. That's who. Who does that? I'ma let you, so somebody comes shooting, a bunch of white folks that they gonna kill my black ass. I'ma tell them, look here, white people. Y'all start shooting at me at 7 o'clock. 5 minutes later, I bet y'all start shooting at y'all. What the fuck? are you talking about? I ain't giving a nigga, I don't want to give a nigga a 5-second head start, let alone 5 fucking minutes. Y'all gotta realize how long 5 fucking minutes is. What the fuck? Who does that? That's just a nigga talking shit. And that's why I said, oh, these niggas are just fucking around. That's what they're doing. They're just fucking around.
Threat, counter threat. Because threats don't mean shit to us. Y'all been threatened.
He said threats don't mean shit to us. But he started off by saying, y'all threatened us, so we're going to threaten y'all. If threats don't mean shit to you, why the fuck would you threaten somebody else? That's why I don't threaten motherfuckers. Because I don't motherfucking give a fuck about a threat. You can say whatever the fuck you want. If you going to threaten me, fine. When you show up, it's on. Let's get it cracking.
Us since Birmingham. I ain't seen shit. Well, it's July the 4th. And all you scary ass Negroes that pass that shit around, look at what the fuck you did. You made blacks come out. I don't see no white militia. So
and wouldn't it be, just saying, for somebody who's ex-military or expert military trained, wouldn't it be smart or wise? And I'm not military trained. I have some tactical training, but I'm not military trained. I just think. But wouldn't it be smart if you're going to have your coalition show up? Wouldn't it be smart to do a little recon? Just a little reconnaissance. Just a little recon to find out what the fuck is happening, what's going on, what's the lay of the land, to see how much intelligence we can gather around this threat before you just show the fuck up. Because you could literally be sitting ducks, tactically speaking. If this was a trap, it's a trap. If this was indeed a trap, you motherfuckers fell for a hook, line, and sinker. Because you actually showed the fuck up. In no tactical position whatsoever, you just lined up in the fucking street. Just saying.
to the boogie boys, the 3%ers, and all the rest of you scared ass rednecks. We here. Where the fuck you at? We in your house. Let's go. NFAC, motherfucker. NFAC.
And that's what niggas do. Talk fucking loud. Saying fucking nothing. And ain't doing shit. NFAC, NFAC, not fucking around coalition. NFAC, NFAC. The fuck does that mean? BET, NAACP, NBC, ABC, HBO, SHO. What the fuck does that mean? What are y'all doing? What are y'all saying? BDP, OPP, NWA, OCD, OCP, ABC, SAD, 1, 2, 3. Any more? I'll play. Shit. ONG, OMG, LOL, ISD, SSL, SSI, SSD, HDD, ACDC, motherfuckers say VDDC, Do-Re-Mi, OBGYN, STD. What the fuck? GED, DMV, TGIF, HDMI, USB, LED, LCD, DSLR, AA, AAA, shit, LMNOP, DLCR, DMCA, YMCA, FOH, AOC, AFC. Shout out to DJ Just J. NFC. NFL. NBA. EMT. CPD. What the fuck? SWV. EPMD. TLC. LGB. What the fuck is going on, man? Jesus Christ. NOI. FOI. MGT. MGD. CVL. GD. BD. CVL. 4CH. Run DMC. MTV. I want my MTV. I want my MTV. I want my FAC. What the fuck? CVS, LOL, CNA, DDS, PBS, TLC, HNIC, Boys to Men, ABC, BBD, HIV, NIV, ICU, NICU. Oh, man. I cannot, man. Jesus Christ. Stupid shit. Oh, man. These niggas, man. I cannot. That's what these niggas are doing, man. So, let's go one more. Actually, I got two more, and those are quick, I believe. Yeah, this one. Let's see what he talking about. Yeah, this is the shit right here. Now, let me frame this up for you. This is a expert military trained veteran at a gun range. Okay? At a gun range. All right? Let's go. AR-15. Now, let me tell you something. I can tell you how this some bullshit ass motherfucking hardware yet. Number one, he got plastic motherfucking he got a plastic the barrel cover. That shit is plastic. Number two, you can see them fucking sights on that motherfucker. And let me show you what I'm talking about, because I can tell you what a well-made firearm look like because I have one. Now, when you see this shit, yes, I have an optic on my fucking firearm. Yes, I do. But I also have what they call flip-up sights, right? These are flip-up sights. Now, those flip-up sights that you see on this motherfucker, that's real deal shit right there. That's real deal shit. And you can see I can co-witness and all that shit with this shit because my shit is set up right. I spent some money and bought me a well-made firearm, so when I do need to get down, I can get down and I ain't gonna have no problems. All right? Now, you seeing this nigga here sitting down, whatever. He's sitting down with an AR-15 with these motherfucking iron sights on here. The hand guard. I'm sorry, that's not a barrel cover. I said barrel cover, then the hand guard. The handguard is this. Mine is what you call a fluted handrail. This handrail here, it's free floating. That means that when this barrel gets hot, this shit won't fuck with this shit here because they don't touch. Your barrel can get so hot on an AR-15 with them plastic handrails to where they melt. That's why people get rid of them, because you get to firing off your shit and that shit will literally melt. Yes, it gets that hot. But when you have your shit legit, you ain't gonna have that problem. Yeah, you ain't gonna have that problem with that. Now you see him shooting. 2, 3, 4. And this nigga is like maybe 15 yards. That's like 15 yards. I want to say that's exactly 15 yards. Because that first line is usually 7, and then that second line is usually 15. 15 yards, well-trained, expert-trained, military veteran, right? This is what he shows up with after firing off about 4 or 5 rounds. Where them holes at? You see that shit? Up by the fucking shoulder, because he hit it, but you look on that, you can't really see it. I can see it, but you look at that shit, and that shit got lines all the way up here at the top fucking corners and shit like that. How the fuck you ain't sent a mass that goddamn close with a fucking rifle? For those of you who don't know, who don't own rifles but maybe own handguns, a fucking rifle is 10 times easier to shoot than a handgun. Anybody will tell you that. Any of my military brethren that's in the chat would tell you that they are way more fucking accurate with a rifle than they are with a fucking handgun. It's way easier to shoot. Just saying. He sent it back. And that right there, another thing I'm gonna point out, that's a full motherfucking length barrel. That's standard issue right there. My motherfucking barrel, because this is an SBR, this is a short barrel rifle, 11.5 inches. So that means when I let this motherfucker ride, it makes some noise. That's why I got a suppressor. This is a close quarters combat rifle that I have here. And I can still get down long range if I need to. I can hit a good 300 yards easy with this motherfucker. But that right there, he has a longer barrel, which means that his firearm is a little bit more, it's easier to be accurate and to get his grouping tight. You should have a very tight grouping at that distance. Them bullet holes should be damn near on top of each other. But you know why they're scattered like that? Because you don't know what the fuck you doing. And that's why I said, just fucking around, crew. Now he took that motherfucker back, and I want to say that that third line is 25 yards. Now he's standing up. Bringing it back. Da 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 da. Y'all know where that's from? I know somebody gotta know where that's from. But I do that all the time when I go to the fucking range. When I send it down range like that and bring it back, I always do that song. Look at that motherfucker. Now you can see there's one hole in the mouth region on that headshot. You can see there's one there. And like I said, you can see that there's one. Actually, let me see if I can stretch this motherfucker out a little bit. Yeah. So you can see there's one, there's two in the there's one in the mouth area where you shot the motherfucker in the mouth. Then you got like 2 by the edge of the neck. You got another one by the edge of the neck, another one by the ear. And then, matter of fact, let me use one of these motherfucking tools. I'ma beat your ass on this fucking train. Hold on, let's see. Where is that tool at? Because I've used it before. Nope. Widgets. There we go. Whiteboard. Ba-bam. I think it's Whiteboard Legacy. No, that ain't it. Hot damn, that ain't it. God damn, that ain't it. That ain't it. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. Yeah, I think that's it. You can see there. You can see there. I'm being fair. You see there. You see there. And it looks like there's one like here. And then it looks like it's one here. And it looks like there's one right there. Look at where this nigga's at. Now, here's my other thing. Because I'm telling you, a nigga could watch this and come with this bullshit as excuse. They could say that they were zeroing in their rifle. And what that means is you are adjusting your sights, because if you look at these sights, you got these little adjusting tools right here that can go this way. You got this one here that goes up and down where you can adjust it to where you get this on sight, where you can get it to where your grouping is tight. Here's where I'm going to say no fucking way he's zeroing. Because number one, when you zero a rifle, you use 3 shots. Number 2, when you zero a rifle, you put it in a steady apparatus, a steady bracket. Whether you got sandbags or whether you have an actual sled where you can set your rifle in where it don't move, and then you fire that weapon 3 times, pull it back, adjust, see where you got to move it left or right or whatever. That's what you do. I've sighted in a rifle before. Me and my brother Easy, we sighted in both of our rifles together. That's what you do. You use 3 rounds and you look at your grouping to try to get that grouping as tight as you possibly can. That's what you do when you sight in a rifle. This nigga ain't doing that. This nigga's literally trying to shoot and is doing a terrible job. Terrible job at it. That's all I'm saying. But let's continue. Sending it back down.
Are you recording him? I'm going to jump in and say something.
And look, and he got on all this shit. This nigga dressed to the nines. He dressed to the nines. I swear, oh Lord, he do. He dressed to the nines when he go shoot. And sometimes, in all actuality, sometimes you do want to go to the range and do that just so you can get used to wearing that equipment. If you're not a soldier and you ain't normally wearing that shit, sometimes you want to wear it. Sometimes I put my shit on even when I'm around the house just to be used to wearing it so that your body so you don't freak out when you have it on. Because you sweating the shit gets heavy, and you gotta like be comfortable with that shit, wearing it and shooting in it so that you know how to adjust it. I just brought myself I got a set of my best. I got a new plate carrier that I need to like adjust, but I want to take it to the range and wear it a little bit, shoot a little bit. I want to go to an outdoor range so I can do that. But you actually need to wear your shit to shoot like that. So I ain't really hating on him for that, because he got that shit on, because that's what you should practice in sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes you should. So you see what did you see where that bullet went? Man, look. See this shit get pulled in. There you go. Now you can see where I was talking about where he at now. About goddamn time, dude. Jesus Christ. He finally got his shit together. And I'm telling y'all, that grouping should be way better than that for an expertly trained military veteran. His grouping should be way better than that. I'm just saying. And let me also say this while I'm talking. Just some firearm safety shit. Your weapon should always be pointed downrange. Loaded, unloaded, always point your weapon downrange. Once you step into that range, that stall, your weapon should be pointed downrange. Just saying. There you go. Now you got some legit. He legit right there. I can be fair and give him some props right there. 7 yards, you should be all over that. You should really be in the white, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just saying. Yeah. Now that one look a little bit better than that one. That's right there. I can see that. And he got an actual optic on that one. All right, let me get through this shit.
Let it rest in your hand. Don't choke it.
Oh, this one he was training somebody here. This shit's crazy.
Magazine. Like this, right? You gotta make sure the charging handle pull back first. Right? Nice and oil. That's ground. What? No, they're just giving you, so you can see that there's no rounds.
Alright. Let's go ahead and let's get to the end here. Let's go M16 style. I don't know, but
second thing is you jerking the weapon. Don't jerk the weapon. Let me see the weapon.
All right, but anyway, I wanted to show that range. I wanted to show this range exercise
Take up a
to
good
get
sight.
to
Stop
this.
breathing because you're moving up and down. Hold it steady.
To
And
get
I told you, when you
to
exhale,
this.
hold your breath and squeeze the trigger. Don't let the weapon raise up. Hold the weapon steady. Okay? It's going to lift on you. All right, go ahead and take.
I want to get to this part. When we gonna get to the good part? Get down to the good part. Let me see. Is this the same thing?
I came down this motherfucker.
Oh wait, yeah. Watch this.
And they said they was going to kill him, right? The GBI said they was going to kill him. Until somebody that worked in the GBI told on him. So I told the world. It turned all y'all into killers. So they let that go. Then the KKK got mad because we went to McBriar's house and we went to McMichael's house and went to kill him. And then we told them we shot the Klan up, so they mad about that. Hold on. Let me say this.
Let me say this.
And everybody told me don't come down. Y'all don't want to know how many motherfuckers told me you go down there, they gonna kill you. Straight up. These supposed to be people that had my back. And I said, you know what? I don't believe that shit true.
And I don't believe that shit you saying is true. Who would tell you that? What are you going? Why would they kill you? What are you going down here to do? You ain't doing shit. Ain't nobody gonna kill you, man.
Child of y'all. And I didn't put myself on this mission. He did. I didn't create NFAC. He did.
Now they blaming all this on God. I know God be so tired of niggas. I know it. I know he be like, you niggas love to lie. I ain't told you to go do this. Ain't no, but show me where I told you to go do this. I know that's what God got to be saying.
Yes. I didn't touch all you motherfuckers. He did. So I figured if I'm supposed to come down here and get killed, that's the way the book is written. You can't escape your destiny. I'm either gonna get killed here, or I'm gonna get killed in Louisville, or I'm gonna get killed somewhere else where they fucking up. But I'm cool with that. You know why? Service, job well done. All right? I'd rather die for one of y'all than to die over some bullshit. So I'm here. And what happened? Did the KKK show up?
Hell no.
Did we go out that bitch deep?
Hell yeah.
Did we go out that bitch to kill him?
Hell yeah.
No, you didn't, man. You see why? I don't understand why you saying this when you don't have to. And here's my thing. You could be just as effective if you was doing something to actually teach some people and help some people. Training some people. Showing niggas how to clean guns. Showing niggas how to, well, you can't show niggas how to shoot because you can barely shoot, but getting some niggas that know how to shoot to show niggas how to show you niggas how to shoot. Show you niggas how to take care of your weapons, what you should be looking for in purchasing a weapon. That's what you should be doing. Doing some real fucking training as opposed to getting together to talk a bunch of shit.
So you want me to give you a good one? We just showed the fucking world that all this singing and shit doesn't get you any fucking thing. The only language they understand is this shit right here. So that's what I found out. Man, this shit is all over the fuck.
Pointing your gun and waving your gun. Why? You don't do that. When you standing around other people, your gun should be at rest. Instead of, yeah, I'm gonna show my gun off. You keep your gun in a resting position. Muzzle down. If it's a handgun, in the holster. Even when you go tuck ready, muzzle is down, not yeah. You ain't gonna see me sitting there with some nigga shooting or recording me, and I'm talking like, yeah, you know, we got our guns out here, we out here. Muzzle stays down, man. Put your sling on. My sling over there. You put your sling on and you keep your muzzle down like this dude right here is. Somebody want to see your firearm or something like that, you show it to them, muzzle down. Because you're around other people. You know why you do it that way? Because if in the event this motherfucker ever goes off, accidentally, intentionally, unintentionally, the round is going to go in the ground. If for some reason when you tuck ready, just like, let me show you what tuck ready is for those of you who may not know what tuck ready is. Tuck ready is when you have unholstered your firearm and you are possibly getting ready to attempt to engage a target. Your arms and elbow, you're tucked in and you're in a low ready position. Reason why you're in a low ready position is because if your gun accidentally goes off or you fumble around and you pull the trigger, the gun will fire downward. And at the very least, or at the very worst, it'll maybe strike somebody in the leg or in the foot. So that if your gun is up while you're showing them, show them a gun. Now you're possibly either putting a headshot or a center mass shot, which is even deadlier than being shot in the foot or in the leg. Don't shoot me in my stomach, or my chest, or my head. Shoot me in my leg or my foot. Jesus. That's the shit you should be teaching.
Everybody I don't want no fucking praise.
Yes, you do.
30, 60,000 of y'all should have showed up. And what we got,
for what? What would 30 or 60,000 people do standing around in the hot ass motherfucking sun with a bunch of fucking masks on doing what? We're not doing anything. It's no point in doing that. Ain't no Klan threatened us.
So all you other motherfuckers, I smell pussy.
All day.
I smell pussy.
So that's what I found out. I found out that a lot of you motherfuckers just talk. And I got, what, 18, 20,000 motherfuckers that joined me in the last week? For what?
Right.
For what? So next time we do...
You know how you get 18 to 20,000 motherfuckers to join your cause? Just tell them all you got to do is just dress up. Then you in.
Do this shit, we gonna find out again who real and who just like to sit behind their phone and talk shit. Yep.
Actually, that's kind of like what you do, son, man, sometimes. I'm just saying, sometimes it's what you do. It's not like you talking shit, but I'm just saying you're not doing nothing when you do show up. If you're going to show up to say, hey, we're coming out here, we got these things that we're asking for, we're actually protesting for this, and for that, that's one thing. But when you just standing around and you just talking shit like this, you ain't doing shit neither. You're being a hypocrite.
That's what I found out. And y'all the realest motherfuckers I ever met. I love all you motherfuckers.
We're live from downtown Atlanta, Georgia at CNN Center. And we have, what organization is this today?
This is NFAC. Some of y'all know what this is. Some of y'all confused us with the Black Panthers and the Huey Newton Gun Club and a lot of other people. But if you remember what happened in Brunswick, that's us. The Not Fucking Around Coalition, the NFAC. That's who we are.
So white supremacists have threatened to kill black people this weekend.
And how does that even seem like something that you would take serious? We the beat your ass coalition. We the you get fucked up coalition. We the you got me fucked up coalition. We the what the fuck is going down coalition. You can't be taken serious like that, man.
Have you heard about that?
Let me explain something to you and your viewers. Yeah, we heard all of that, but see, we don't scare. We don't hear their threats. We threaten back. Okay, that's the problem. Scary Negroes repeating what the enemy said. If they said they're gonna kill black people at 8 o'clock, damn it, stay back. We killing white people at 8:05. Stop repeating to us what they say, because they haven't made good on one threat today. So today we went up on Stone Mountain where the Klan was born, with 1,000 of my soldiers looking for the Klan. So we don't respond to threats. We can make threats. That's our problem as a people. We keep playing ourselves as the victim. We don't want no more apologies. We want to give some apologies. We don't want to have to understand. We want y'all to have to understand.
What is the mission of your organization?
To protect black people in their communities, in our I don't want to curse on the show, in our money, in our education, as far as our kids, as far as the sisters, no matter how strong they are, our own self-policing, our own self-patrol, the whole nine.
Now, if that's your whole thing, if that's your whole nine, why ain't y'all policing and patrolling in these black neighborhoods? Why ain't the NFAC showed up in Inglewood? Why ain't the NFAC showed up in Chicago, showed up in the Wild Hunters? Why the NFAC ain't showed up on the west side at night when these niggas is out here? If you talking about community policing and protecting black people. Because from my standpoint and from what I've seen and what I know and the facts that I have, it's niggas that shoot niggas more than anybody else. So showing up and getting 1,000 niggas to go up to Stone Mountain, why would you do that if there are no black people whose lives are being threatened at Stone Mountain? I would say that that's just fucking around if that's what you're doing. Exactly. Mr. Chawa says he needs to go to Chicago, 67 shots, 17 dead. I believe that those black people there need some protecting. If that's what you're saying you're there for, that's what you just said.
And then become the backbone for the military for a new black nation.
What is the solution to all of this? And that's the last
The solution is very simple. We file a Declaration of Liberation, declaring every African-American descendant of slavery a political prisoner here in the United States and that was affected by the Portuguese slave trade. And then after that, the United States has a choice. Either A, carve us a piece of land out here, we'll take Texas and let us do our own thing, or don't stop us when we exit this out of here and go somewhere where they will give us our own land to build our own nation.
I tell you like this. Number one, of all the places that you talking about we'll take, let me tell you something. You niggas would have not a fucking snowball chance in the very depths of hell of taking over Texas. Number two, ain't not nan white person, racist person, a systematic racist system in place to keep any of us niggas from leaving. If niggas wanted to mass exodus leave this country, they would fucking roll out a red carpet and gas up the boat, plane, train, or whatever the fuck vehicle we wanted to get the fuck out of here. They would happily usher every last one of you niggas that wanted to leave America or these United States to get the fuck out of here, they wouldn't try to stop now one of you niggas. So go ahead. If you think it's better somewhere else, pack your shit. Get your passport, get the fuck on. Go and be a refugee. Go and think you gonna motherfucking have motherfucking niggas and Mexicans and shit come over here illegally. Go and see if you can go somewhere else illegally with no passport, just showing the fuck up, talking about I'm here to pick fruit and hang drywall and paint shit for cheap and do good job. And see if they let your ass in. I'm telling you, go and see if you can do it. Go and see if you can actually leave. I mean, if you can, if you leave, if you can just show the fuck up somewhere and just become a citizen. If you can go back to Africa and just be like, yeah, we gonna be taken, man. They gonna take us in and just give us our own. Go ahead. Go tell me where the job. He can go to Liberia, right? Go and see what the job market is in Liberia. See what minimum wage is in the Congo. Go see what the fuck niggas is making over in Nigeria. Go over there and see how welcome you are back in your motherland. It's bullshit, man. The minute you niggas try to show up talking about we here, we back home, family, they gonna look at you niggas and say, what is this? Who told you to come here? No one sent for you. So why are you coming for us? Why did you come here? That's what you're gonna hear. The fuck are you doing here? We can't get jiggy with you niggas. Well, we thought that y'all would give us a piece of land since we y'all long lost brothers. We was the ones stolen from Africa and we back now. Can't y'all carve us out a piece of land? They gonna look at us and be like, shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's what they gonna tell your ass. This shit is delusional, man.
Your name and what is the...
I'm the official Grandmaster J. I created the NFAC.
All right, and how long have the organization been in existence?
We don't give that information out. Just how we'll tell you.
4 months. That's what that motherfucker does. We don't give that information out. Nigga, you been around 4 months. That's when the fuck you came around. When did Ahmaud Arbery get motherfucking shot? You came out 2 weeks before that, maybe. That's being nice. That's all it is. We don't give out that information.
We're all ex-military.
We're all
very disciplined.
We all ex-military, all very disciplined. That's a goddamn lie. You ain't got 18 to 20,000 newly joined members that's all military and all very well disciplined. You know why? I'm gonna prove that.
We're all expert shooters.
You're all expert shooters.
We don't want to talk no more.
You don't want to talk no more.
We don't want to negotiate. We don't want to sing songs. Right. We don't bring signs to a gunfight. Right. We're an eye for an eye organization. So when they decide to act right, we'll decide to act right, and we do it all legally.
Okay. Y'all heard
just
that,
like
right?
they do.
Thank you so much.
On land to build our own nation.
Y'all heard that, right? One more time.
I'm the official Grandmaster J. I created the NFAC.
Listen to this.
All right, and how long have the organization been in existence?
We don't give that information out. Just how we'll tell you this, we're all ex-military. We're all very disciplined. We're all expert shooters. We don't want to talk no more. We don't want to negotiate. We don't want to sing songs. We don't bring signs to a gunfight. We're an eye for an eye organization. Okay. So when they decide to act right, we'll decide to act right, and we do it all legally, just like they do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, so you heard that, right? All expert military, all it. Yep. Okay. All right. I want you all to feast your eyes on this, and we about to wrap it up. Oop, hold up, wait. You see that? That's a formation in Kentucky. You see them niggas dispersing like roaches? You see that? Just keep watching. See them niggas dispersing like roaches? Yep. Yeah. You see that? You see 1, 2, see 3 niggas down? Watch it again. You gonna see these niggas go down. Watch. 1, 2. Yep. 3. See that? See them three see them 3 niggas there? Yeah. See what that is? Anybody know what that is? Anybody see what's happening there? Yep, that ain't a fart. Ain't nobody with it. Ain't like it was a bunch of people standing around. You saw how close they was. That's not a massive fart that broke up this area. That's not a massive fart that broke up the group. That is not a massive fart that dispersed this crowd of niggas. You know what that was? Well, let me show you, man. That's called an accidental discharge. That means a motherfucker was mishandling these expert trained, very well disciplined, ex-military by the thousands of people in this army. That's what you call an accidental discharge. That's what you call niggas who don't know what the fuck they doing when they should have been training as opposed to standing around in the goddamn Stone Mountain. You niggas should have been practicing the fucking proper firearm safety rules. That's what the fuck y'all should have been doing. Because what happened here is 3 niggas got shot. Yeah. Yeah, duh-huh. That's what happened. These ex-military, sharpshooting, veteran, very disciplined, I mean the best of the military, the pride and joy of the sharpshooters in the United States military, who have all now joined this just fucking around coalition. This is what's happening when you're just fucking around. When you got a bunch of niggas together just fucking about. When you're talking shit instead of practicing and training, this is what happens. This is what the fuck happens. You have 3 niggas that get shot. Yeah, when you got niggas just waving their gun around with their finger on the trigger because they showing the motherfucker, yeah, look at my gun, look at mine. I hate even holding my gun like that. I don't even feel comfortable holding my gun like this. You know why? Because I feel like it's go time when I do that. And when you see niggas holding a gun like this, that means these niggas are inexperienced. That is the first indicator of a nigga who don't know what the fuck they doing. Whenever you see a person holding a gun and their fingers on the trigger, and they are not in a fucking war zone, when they're not in a fucking active shooter situation, they are a fucking idiot. They are a dangerous asshole, and somebody's gonna get shot. And that's why you need to move the fuck away immediately from somebody like that. If you don't see somebody rested or talking with their gun like this, just naturally, get the fuck away from them, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And something like this right here that we're watching now is guaranteed to happen sooner or later. I don't ever be around people who do that shit. When you see these little young ass thug niggas on Instagram and on Facebook Live holding their guns, whether it's a handgun or a fucking what do they call it, a chopper or the Draco, and they got their finger on the trigger, that lets you know that they're not experienced, they're not trained in firearms. Because people don't do that. Everybody that's well trained in firearms, we all fucking know better. You never do that. You never do that. It's one of the biggest and key indicators to showing that a motherfucker don't know what the fuck they're doing. I promise you that. If you ain't learned shit else from this video, if you don't believe shit else I'm saying, believe this shit. Anybody you see who's standing around with a gun and a finger on the trigger, get the fuck away from them. Because that dumbass, that asshole, that negligent motherfucker can take your fucking life or somebody you love life very easily, and all they can say is, I'm sorry. And that's exactly what happened here. 3 motherfuckers got shot because somebody didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Now, here's the ironic part of all of this shit. This shit here just fucking blew my mind. Let me show you this shit. This was the fucking, oh my God, talking about the fucking grand finale. Do-do-doot, doot, do-do-doot, do-do-do, do-do-doot, do-doot, do-do-do, do-do-do, boom-boom. Watch this shit. Tell me what y'all see. What's ironic about this? Keep watching it. Yeah. Tell me what y'all see. Tell me what y'all see. What's the most ironic part of all of this fuckery? I've been sitting here for a little bit over 2 hours talking about this nigga and all this bullshit that he doing, all this whack ass shit that he talking, and let me tell you what it is that, what do you see? And that's why I love me some Soto Nation. What do y'all see? Lewis was the first one with it. You see that? Who's to the rescue? White folks. Whitey, whitey, cracker, pasty, honky, white of the whitest of the whitest white folks. The racist, systematic, oppressive, Caucasoid, created by Yaqub in the Caucasus Mountains. All y'all see is white people saving and attending to these niggas. That's all you fucking see. Where's the video footage of the nigga who had an IFAC out there? Y'all hear that word? A lot of niggas don't know what the fuck an IFAC is, do you? Who can tell me what an IFAC is? How come these niggas that supposedly expert military trained, these niggas that are so well disciplined, where the fuck are their IFACs at? Tell me that. Where the fuck is the IFACs at? How come these niggas ain't tending to these niggas? Yes, they shot each other. Yes. Don't see all these niggas standing around with these shotguns, these 22 long rifles. They got these water packs, all this shit. Bam, there you go, Amanda K. An individual first aid kit. Where the fuck you see one of those at? And why ain't a motherfucker administering first aid to these niggas? Where the nigga at walking with these paramedics? Where the nigga paramedics? Where the nigga paramedics at? You see what I mean? We talk all this shit. We talk all this black folks this, the black folks that. We ain't taking this from whitey. You cracker ass crackers ain't gonna do this to us no more. You white folks is this. You white folks that did that. We at the birthplace of the Klan. We going down here to see about Breonna Taylor because she was killed by the whitest of the white cops and they killed us. And now we gonna go down here and stand up for them. You niggas shoot 3 of your own selves, and who comes to the rescue? Bunch of white folks. Now, what if them white folks would have said, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all can police yourselves. Y'all here to stand up for yourselves. Y'all own militia. Call for a medic, nigga. Y'all talking about all this shit that y'all gonna do and all this shit y'all ain't standing for. If y'all ain't fucking around no more, why y'all motherfuckers can't even take care of each other? Why ain't nobody out here get first aid motherfucking experience? Why ain't no niggas out here running in these motherfucking ambulances with these other niggas? Why is it even 3 niggas shot in the first fucking place? Since y'all such the best of the best. You know why? Because you niggas is full of shit. Because while y'all standing around talking shit, bumping y'all gums, running y'all fucking mouths, you niggas should have been somewhere practicing firearm safety. You niggas should have been somewhere shooting at a fucking range for real. You niggas should have been somewhere breaking down your firearms. You niggas should have been somewhere cleaning your firearms. You niggas should have been somewhere learning how to shoot tactically. You niggas should have been somewhere learning short distance and long distance shooting. You niggas should have been somewhere motherfucking learning how to properly get the right type of firearms for the right type of situations. The fact that you niggas are out here with your guns on and y'all don't even have half of them fucking shouldered up with fucking slings lets me know that you fucking amateurs. There's no reason for you guys to have your fucking guns in your hands. Should have had them strapped on your back or sitting out in front. You niggas can't even motherfucking be safe in the same area. And I ain't mad at you saying that shit don't never happen, because it does. But that's the shit y'all should be working on and preventing. You expert military trained motherfuckers should be walking around talking to these motherfuckers, making sure that they practicing that they firearms are on safe, making sure that they fucking fingers ain't on the trigger. You should have niggas walking around and inspecting these niggas to make sure, hey, matter of fact, since we ain't shooting nobody, don't have no rounds chambered. Matter of fact, since we ain't doing shit like this, keep your fucking magazine in your fucking holster. We just demonstrating, right? No live ammo. No loaded weapons. Have them on the ready, but nothing loaded. You see what the fuck I'm saying? If you motherfuckers was really serious about what you were doing and were really concerned about the safety of the people instead of grandstanding Grandmaster Flash, then you niggas would be working on that shit. Because all you did now, you confirmed what everybody fucking thought, that you niggas are just fucking around. That's what you did. This was a bad look. It was embarrassing. It made you the fucking laughing stock of the black militia of all time. You the goat of being fucking laughed at as a black militia. That's exactly what y'all did. You get all these niggas together, and instead of educating and preparing these niggas, you was just sitting around grandstanding, talking shit. And it caught up with you. It didn't happen with the McMichaels. It didn't happen at Stone Mountain, but it's showing the fuck happened in Kentucky. Oh, good old Louisville. And what do you have coming to the rescue? A bunch of fucking white people. Which goes to show how you niggas are full of shit. Because Whitey can help your ass and save your ass when you fuck yourself up, but any other time, they the enemy and you gonna be ready to kill them, not at 8 o'clock when they start shooting, but 5 minutes later at 8:05. Man, get the fuck out my face on the internet. I'm so sick of these stupid ass niggas doing stupid shit. If you're gonna stand up, if you're gonna make a statement, if you're gonna change something, if you're gonna start a movement, think the shit out first. Before you take to the streets and take to the internet and start talking shit, get a fucking well thought out and well made plan first. I tell people all the time, I'm so sick of niggas trying to mimic the fucking civil rights movement and not actually mimic the fucking civil rights movement. Do y'all realize that the civil rights movement was about fucking law enforcement, laws being enforced? The civil rights movement was about saying, hey, there are laws on the books that say we're supposed to have this and we're not having that. Please make these people follow the law, Supreme Court. That's what that shit was about. And the integration piece of it fucked us up and they shouldn't have did it. But at least they had a fucking thought out plan. They didn't just show up talking about we marching. We walking. We holding vigils. We coming together. We making a statement. No, they sat up in a fucking room and met for fucking months on end before all this shit got started and said, okay, who's gonna be the leaders? Who's gonna be the fucking law? Who's gonna be the fucking lawyers? Who are gonna be the people that's gonna come forth and draft up the paperwork so when they ask us what we want, we already have the shit written out. And we ain't just talking on fucking live. Okay, we're gonna get Martin Luther King. Why we gonna get Martin Luther King? Because he's young, he ain't got no bad past, he ain't got no bad record. Yeah, he like to fuck a lot of bitches, but we don't know that yet, and the world don't know that yet. Yeah, he gonna have hoes, but that's what happens when you the man on top and you got all these niggas following you. Bitches gonna wanna fuck. That's fine. He young and he ain't got no bad fucked up past, so they can't get shit on him, so they can't discredit him. Let's get this nigga out here. All right, fine. Thurgood Marshall and SCLC, NAACP, all you nigga, SCNIC, all you niggas, let's get together and let's do this. What we gonna do? We gonna have sit-ins. All right, fine. We gonna march and we gonna go to the schools. We gonna make sure we get these motherfuckers in the same schools. We can all go to the same schools together. Then we gonna get these motherfuckers. We gonna stop riding the bus. Well, how we gonna stop riding the bus? We just gonna stop riding it? We just gonna say it's a blackout? No. What we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to get enough people together. We're going to get the black taxi companies, and we're going to get other people to carpool, and we're going to have them follow the lead of the taxi companies, and we're going to establish our own bus routes first, and we're going to carpool these motherfuckers to their jobs so that everybody can go where they want to go. We just ain't going to sit back at home on our ass and tear shit up for 2-3 weeks and say, yeah, we waiting on our stimulus checks. They had an actual fucking plan. And they didn't make the shit up as it went along. They adjusted, but they had a solid plan at first. Before they fucking boycotted day one, they already had the taxi service in place. They already knew what the carpooling plan was going to look like. Then they had funding that actually put the funds into the fucking movement. MLK wasn't a womanizer. MLK was just taking the pussy that was given to him by dozens and hundreds of women. He wasn't taking these women and forcing himself on them. Them women, them bitches was landing on him. He wasn't landing on these bitches. They was wanting to fuck this man because he was a man. He was young. He was in power. He was a handsome cat, and they wanted him. He was not a womanizer. He was a woman pleaser, maybe. And taking all them fucking rocks to the head and the fucking hoses. Should be some women giving a nigga some pussy like that. Taking all that motherfucking abuse and shit, dealing with these niggas, doing all this fuck shit to him. Somebody should have been good. He should have had him a different bitch every night. He got to travel all over the country. He got to leave his wife and his kids and shit at home. He should get some kind of goddamn comfort. Why not? Shit. Getting dogs and German Shepherd. You ever had a German Shepherd lock on to your ass? That shit is not fun. My dog bit me with his old ass. What my damn mark? My dog bit me one time with his old ass and fucked me up. Had the white meat showing. I beat the fuck out of his ass after that because he went too far. But I'm just saying, they had a goddamn plan. It wasn't just a bunch of motherfuckers talking about this injustice, this a racist. This a systematic racism they doing to us. They oppressing us. They didn't do that. They got their shit together. They got their funds together. They knew what they wanted. They went and asked for it, and then they was fucking relentless in going after it. That's what they did. What are we doing? Are we throwing water bottles of piss and we throwing bottles of bleach at the police and knocking down statues and making them take Aunt Jemima off the pancake box, change the name of the Washington Redskins, and put Black Lives Matter on the streets in front of Trump Tower, in front of Washington, D.C., and put Black Lives Matter on the basketball court? That's what we did. That's our civil rights movement. The second round, round 2 of the civil rights movement, that's what it entailed. Getting fucking Congress to fucking take a knee and wear kente cloth. That's what we got. Well, Martin Luther King and them niggas boycotted the bus system for damn near a year. Yeah, what did y'all do? Oh, we took a knee wearing kente cloth. What else did y'all do? Oh, we put a blackout over our football jerseys for the first 3 weeks of the season. Then we got tired of that shit, and then we started watching football again. Well, what else did y'all do? Oh, we took a knee during the Star Spangled Banner. When they sang the Star Spangled Banner or the Pledge of Allegiance, we took a knee. Then what else did y'all do? Oh, we got Miss Aunt Jemima off the pancake box. We got Uncle Ben off the box. We got the Redskins changed over to something else, and they just call Washington football now. And we got Black Lives Matter put on the basketball court. And we burned down all of our stores in our neighborhood. We burned down the Wendy's. We burned down the Target. We burned down the AutoZone. And what else did you do? We said it was all in the name of dead people that we didn't know that was getting arrested by the police, and they resisted the police and shit went left. But that's what we did. Yeah, right. We took a knee for George Kirby. We got rid of we killed the cream of wheat man. We killed Uncle Ben. We killed Aunt Jemima. What else did y'all do? That's pretty much about it. They gave us a little shit here, a little shit there. Oh, and we also raised we raised over $200 million. I'm sorry, we raised close to $1 billion for this group called Black Lives Matter that didn't help nan black lives and only showed up when black people died by the police. But none of the niggas that was dying by the thousands in Chicago over the years, they never showed up for that. But they only showed up when white police killed black people. That's what we did. We raised money for them. Yep, that's what we did. That's what this shit was. That's what it was about. That's all you got to show for it. You fucked up all the big boxes in your community that was giving you a lot of tax dollars. You fucked up all of your local mom and pop stores because all you niggas want to stay in the house because of COVID because you're getting a free fucking check. That extra $600 a week, every 2 weeks on your fucking checks made you want all of your motherfucking asses to stay home while all of these fucking independent businesses fucking closed, all these mom and pop shops closed up, and you niggas thought it was cool because you got to sit your black ass at home to be on live, to be on Instagram, and to drink and fucking smoke and fuck. Watch all these goddamn COVID babies come up in fucking 9 months. Watch all these motherfuckers be talking, yeah, it's a COVID baby there, man. Meanwhile, crime is fucking through the roof. Meanwhile, domestic violence through the roof. Meanwhile, all of the motherfucking police departments are fucking literally getting shitted on, and crime in these fucking cities that are democratically ran, that are ran by the fucking Democrats, are fucking falling apart. And all you niggas is doing is sitting at home talking about when the next stimulus check coming. And it's gonna come. And when it's done, so are you niggas gonna be done. Because it ain't gonna last forever. I promise you that. And you sitting up here on your ass thinking that once this shit is over, once the free ride is over, you just gonna get back to how it used to be. It ain't gonna happen. You gonna see the real effects of a depression. Because it ain't gonna be no jobs. Because ain't no businesses gonna be open. Them same little restaurants and shit like that was open, they gone. The fucking movie theaters gonna be gone. The fucking cruise ships gonna be gone. We can go, but we can all get together and we can go to George Floyd, or as Nancy Pelosi says, George Kirby's funeral. We can go there, but any place else like church where we go and worship and praise our God, can't do that. No. Nope. Gotta listen to Dr. Fauci on that one. He says no. But we can all get together and have 3 different George Floyd funerals. Right. I can't go to my loved one's funeral because you can only allow 10 people to go. But when John Lewis died, we could all go to that funeral. Obama and everybody can come out. All the Democrats come out for that funeral. We could talk about how we got to get rid of Trump at this man's funeral. That was one of the most disgraceful things I ever saw. Do you realize how much you niggas love talking about Trump? Do y'all realize that most of the motherfuckers that hate Trump, they're the ones that talk about him the most, to the point to where they don't even talk about Joe Biden, who's supposed to be their savior, who's supposed to be their man. They talk more about Trump. Joe Biden supporters talk more about Trump than they do about Joe Biden. You know what that means? That lets me know that y'all niggas don't even believe in this nigga. And that lets me know that y'all know that that nigga ain't gonna win. He still ain't fucking selected his fucking vice president yet. Because everybody knows once he does, it's gonna be a fucking joke. Think about that shit. Do you realize, and I challenge everybody that hate Trump, all you niggas that hate Trump, think about this for 1 second. Y'all talk more about Trump than y'all do about promoting Biden. You would think that y'all would be the main ones championing for your own candidate. Y'all don't. Y'all literally, hear me, y'all love to hate Trump. Do you know how much space this nigga holds in y'all heads and in y'all hearts? Y'all are so fucking obsessed with everything that he does. I know personal friends of mine who that's all that's on their timeline. And I ain't talking about Trump supporters. I'm talking about friends of mine that hate Trump, and their timeline are full of nothing but things talking about Trump. Do you realize the psychological, that nigga got mind power over y'all niggas like Debo? Trump be like, shut the fuck up. And y'all be quiet. But when Trump leave, y'all be talking again. That's insane. That is fucking insane that y'all spend that much time talking about a motherfucker you hate. You would think that the person that you don't fucking like, you don't talk about them. I did not spend my time talking about Hillary Clinton. I knew I wasn't voting for the bitch and I was good. I moved on. I said, if that's the bitch they gonna put up, I'm not voting for her. Even with fucking John McCain. I didn't spend no time talking about McCain. I didn't. I'm not voting for the motherfucker. Why would I talk about the motherfucker? I didn't talk about fucking what was the dude that ran before him that ran against Obama? Mitt Romney. I didn't talk about Mitt Romney. I gave two fucks about him. I didn't talk about Beto. I didn't talk about Buttigieg. I didn't talk about Klobuchar. I didn't talk about any of them. It was pointless. I would rather talk about, hey, here's what we need to do as a people. Hey, here's how we need to get together here. Hey, here's what we need to be weighing, looking at the different candidates. We would talk more about that than we would talk about, yeah, we should definitely look at what such and such is doing. Look at what they doing. Look at what they doing. How many of my posts on Facebook do you see about Nancy Pelosi? One? I'm not talking about AOC. I'll go over some shit in the show, but they're not monopolizing my fucking timelines. Trump is running you niggas' timelines. He has got to be, if he ain't on his way, he gotta be the most popular, most talked about president ever. Good, bad, or indifferent. All publicity is good publicity. I'm just saying. And while I'm on this, I'm going to wrap this up with this. This is my third wrap up, so I'm really getting out of here now like a preacher. I am so disappointed, not disappointed, I'm beyond that. I'm disgusted and embarrassed. And I have such a true certified disdain for all you niggas that talked about Herman Cain when he died. And here's why I'm going to say that. And may that man rest in peace. First and foremost, I didn't know much about Herman Cain. I just didn't. I didn't know much about him. I didn't know, too much about him. I knew he ran for president. I knew he was a businessman and he was, pretty much self-made, became a millionaire and was doing this thing. I knew that about him, but I didn't know his philosophies. I didn't dig into what he was all about. And even when he ran for president, I was still on the Democratic side of the game and was still supporting Democrats just because they were Democrats, because I was just ignorant to the fact. But my thing was this. All of you punk ass, and I don't give a fuck if my friends want to delete me or whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck. All you hoe ass, punk ass, bitch ass niggas that talked about this man's death because he died from COVID and made fun of it. Y'all are the lowest of the fucking low. Y'all are the fucking scum of the fucking earth. The fucking maggots of the world. You talking about a man, a black man, self-made, businessman, and because of his political affiliation, you niggas talked about him, drug him, made memes about him, posted up that it was because he went to the Trump rally. That's where he got it from. See, that's what fucked you up, bruh. What you gonna do now, nigga? I bet you COVID is real now, ain't it, bruh? First and foremost, the man did what he wanted to do because he was on that type of level. He was 70 plus years old and he was living his life the way he wanted to because he was a self-made fucking man. Number two, he was high fucking risk because he had cancer, which means he had a weakened immune system. And he knew the risk and he still wanted to live his life the way he wanted to instead of like fucking Fauci wants us to, and on our fucking knees. And you niggas who talk about being free, you niggas that want to be true free men, that want to have your own, be your own, live your own life, all you puss ass niggas that talk about black power, power to the people, we want to be free, get off my neck, get off my back, all you puss ass niggas that talk that shit, the very motherfucker who's doing it, you niggas talk shit about him. And you mock his fucking death. A real nigga that you can say would be a role model. A real nigga that you would say you should pattern yourself after. A real nigga that you can say, I want to be like this motherfucker. But because he votes Republican, you niggas talk about him. You are the lowest of the low. You are fucking maggots. Every last one of you. Every last one of you. Because the thing is this. Had that shit been said about a John Lewis, you niggas would have lost your mind. Every nigga that said something about him would have been a coon. Had a motherfucker said something like that, you niggas got mad when motherfuckers suggested that motherfucking George Floyd could have had COVID. You niggas went insane. Which was bullshit. Because COVID ain't got shit to do with a white boy on your fucking neck. But you niggas was losing your mind over that shit. And the fact that this man who lived his life the way he wanted to, but because he had a different political affiliation, you niggas ousted and fucking made fun of your own kind. That's why niggas are stupid. That's why niggas don't get nowhere. That's why niggas are fucking looked down on. That's why niggas aren't fucking coming up. That's why we ain't getting uplifted. That's why we can't have shit. Because we so quick to fucking shoot, kill, talk about, meme, laugh at, drag on the internet each other than we will anybody else. That's exactly why. Y'all niggas ain't shit. And tell them I said that. And to anybody else, if you want to play this part to a motherfucker that did that fuck shit, you should. All you niggas should be ashamed of yourself. That man lived a fucking full life. And he lived it the way he wanted to. He was truly fucking free. And you niggas mocked him for it. Who's the dumbass? Who is the fool? Who's the fucking slave? Can't be him. That nigga made more money than most of you niggas, had more money than most of you niggas, lived a full life more than most of you niggas, and made more accomplishments than most of you niggas, myself included, all put together. So I'd be damned if I make fun of somebody who lived their life like that. Everybody should have a right to whether or not they want a shelter in place or not. Everybody should have the right to whether or not they want to put on a fucking mask or not. If I want to go out and get fucking COVID, it should be my right as a fucking American. They don't quarantine when niggas have H1N1. They don't quarantine when niggas get pneumonia. They don't quarantine when niggas get fucking smallpox. They don't quarantine, well, shit, niggas ain't had smallpox in 100 fucking years. But they don't quarantine when niggas get the mumps. They don't make everybody stay in the house when niggas get the measles. They don't do that. So why the fuck are we doing it now? You niggas are more upset about a case of COVID than an actual death of COVID. Oh, you laugh at that though. All you niggas that be like, yeah, but people dying, bro. Yeah, niggas is dying, bro. Right. You can say that shit, but then when a black man do die, because he ain't a Democrat. Oh, yes, he told you, boy. What you gonna do now, Herman? Fucking around with Trump, Herman? See what fucking around with Trump got you, bro? You niggas are stupid. And you are the fucking worst. You are a nuisance. It's a goddamn shame that we do that to ourselves. And all you niggas that did it should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Because there's plenty of us that died that did shelter in place. It's plenty of us that died that did wear their mask. And if somebody made fun of your loved one because they did it, and that happened to them, you niggas would be ready to go to war. You niggas be ready to go shoot up a funeral. But because a man who lived his life the way he wanted to and just voted fucking differently, ain't do shit to you, ain't take shit from you, but just voted a different party than you, you fucking hated him. You're the worst of the worst. And that's all I have to say about that. Let me get ready to get up out of here. I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in to the show tonight. I want to give a shout out to Illa Dre, who sent me $1. Thank you so much. I want to send a shout out to Illa Dre, who sent me another $4. Thank you so much. I want to send a shout out to Troy Sherman, who sent your boy $1. And I want to give a shout out to my man Mega Mortals, who hit your boy off with $25. That's what's up. You can still donate if you're watching this still live now, or if you're watching it on the replay. Still feel free to donate. Let me go ahead and make sure I didn't miss anybody in the Cash App before I get out of here, because I definitely appreciate all that you guys. Oh yeah, I almost did. So glad I did. So glad I tuned in. I logged in. Thank you to April Jones, who gave your boy $10 yesterday. She said, for missing some shows, hit your boy off with a 10-piece. My man Illa Dre said, thanks for speaking the truth. Hey, I'm trying, man. Then he came back and says, for great content, thank you so much. My man Trey Sherman said, missed the last show they took down. Dang, yeah, that was the one about the COVID shit, man. Yeah, they took that down on you, boy. Ain't nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. And then my man Mega Mortis says, for another excellent show, keep up the great work. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys just taking the time out to watch the show, to click the like button, and to just take the sacrifice and just donating your hard-earned money to the cause. I appreciate that, man. You guys really know that really, I want you to know that really touches me, man. All right. Also, let me give a shout out to Selena Patrick. Hit your boy off with $5. Thank you so much for your donation. And also to Cynthia DeRosso. I think that's what that is. Cynthia DeRosso. Hit your boy off with $5 as well. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, man. You guys don't have to do it, and you do. Oh, also, I want to give a shout out to JBKS 785. She said in the chat, said, this white chick says, keep telling it like it is. Thank you so much. I got your donation too. I appreciate it. And I don't think I read this one either. And also Selena Patrick hit your boy off with $20 the other day too, says, for speaking the truth. I thank you guys so much. I appreciate it so much. And No Brass hit your boy off with $5 as well. Thank you so much on the Cash App. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I just want to say thank you all for everybody that tuned in. I appreciate it. Everybody that came through and signed in and viewed on the United Guns of America channel. Please continue to send this this show and share this content. Thank you for clicking the like button. Thank you all for helping the channel grow. We still growing. Hey, I appreciate it. As long as the channel's growing, I'm happy. I love you guys. I hope you all have a good night. I will be doing another show probably maybe tomorrow. I got to go get my truck tomorrow, so I might be a little late. But if not tomorrow, then definitely the day after. But you guys continue to just do what you're doing. Thank you for supporting me. Shout out to everybody in Soto Nation. Shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor. If you have not seen his any of his content, go to TJSKOC.com and check out his website. Also check out his movie Fatherless America. Go to fatherlessamerica.com. It is an excellent documentary. And also, last but not least, shout out to all my mods. I appreciate you guys for just being faithful, for just being loyal, for taking care of the chat. Y'all know it's hard for me to do both. I'm not as good as Tommy is. He be able to do all that shit. I don't know how he do it. But you guys definitely help keep the show moving, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Y'all have a good night. Peace, and I am out. Yeah, buddy. And hey, don't just be fucking around out here in these streets. Please don't. Please, 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 please. Hey, here I is. There I go. Hey. I love this beat. Shout out to my man V City of V City Beats. Y'all hit him up on YouTube. Check out his shit. All right, V-Lo.